Noon baseball on the south side of Chicago and Guaranteed Rate Field. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago White Sox. Now, if you love good pitching, this one's for you. First pitch is coming up. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's putting together an outstanding season on the mound. I mean, anytime you have an ERA in the low threes, you've had a solid year. He's taking care of his own business. He's pitching deep in games and giving his team a chance to win every time he goes out. And I think the same will be today. He's going to give them an opportunity to win this game because he'll pitch well.
Melvin Fontaine.
Get your pitch. Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Melvin Fontaine swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, Matt, they're 0-3 in the homestand, and they're looking to avoid a sweep today. And I think the main thing, you need a big home run. You need a
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Striding in once again, Melvin Fontaine comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
You drive it. Let's go, kid.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Romo racing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Melvin Fontaine. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Fontaine.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Orioles leave them loaded. They lead it 1-0. Digging in once again, Andres Ayala 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Ayala.
2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And that'll get through into right as he comes up in the clutch. It's a base hit.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Digging in and looking for more, Benny
Right
Romo.
Fielder number 48, Benny Romo.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Hilliard. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Hey, shut him down right here.
Here it comes on 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the White Sox 5 and the Orioles 1. Felipe Montalvo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Felipe Montalvo.
Ready for another chance? Melvin Fontaine. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Hit down the line at first. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Ready once again, Freddie Schuler.
Left fielder, Freddie Schuler.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia into shallow left, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
First baseman, Ross Michel.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us.
Runners on the move for second, and a step off. And they will tag him out between first and second, and whatever that was, it backfired.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Alan Flanagan gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more...
A major league hitter is approached by one of his coaches.
Downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Baltimore Orioles. These two will have a likely impact in this series. Game 1 is next. Bryant Samuel will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, last outing, solid outing. Gave him 6 full innings, but he took the loss. But if you give this club that kind of a quality outing, a lot of times you're going to walk away with a W. If he does that again this game, I think he's got a chance to win.
So striding in, Melvin Fontaine, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And, Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Matt, they're coming off a homestand where they only won 3 games at home. They did not play very well. But the other part of it is this is game 1 of the road trip. You hope to have some positive things. Maybe turn it up another notch and be able to compete at a level that you weren't doing at home. Get away from all the negativity and turn it on here on the road.
1 out and a runner on second base. Another one sent foul.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. But their name...
Settling in now, Roman Quinn. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
Hey, make a play. Get us back in there.
Oh, what a play! He gathers the throw. How about that? So striding forward now, Dave Cannizzaro. He's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked 2nd on the team in stolen bases. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Here we go.
Hit out towards second. Fountain. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. Digging in to try it again. Reggie Tabor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tabor. Hey, 2 here.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Melvin Fontaine. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Fountain.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
Here comes the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Let's fly. Let's go right here.
Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melvin Fontaine. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a one-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Hey, let's go,
ready once again, Keith Carnes, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Let's go.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Digging in once again, Melvin Fontaine. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids. See it and rip it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes it feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
Ready for another shot now. Keith Carnes 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. A beautiful nighttime view there of the Baltimore skyline as we head to the top of the 9th in this one. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Reggie Tabor. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Here you go, guys.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Fontaine is up. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Ready for another chance. Melvin Fontaine.
Second baseman, Melvin Fontaine.
Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. And he will scurry back. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, it wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
4-2 the final score tonight. Jeff Hoffman wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Orioles. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.
MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Baltimore Orioles. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Robert Wood, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well.
Batting 4th.
Ready now, Dane Nunez. 2-2 count. Here it comes. To short. Backhanded. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. The Orioles due up in the first. No score. Stepping in, Melvin Fontaine, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well.
So stepping in, Doug Alvarez, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in once again, Melvin Fontaine, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Melvin Fontaine.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's go now. One time.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout,
So coming to the plate,
catcher, number
Charlie
28.
McCullough.
Charlie
1 for 2 on his line
McCullough.
so far in the game. One and two. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Fountain. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 2-0. Digging in, Melvin Fontaine, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Melvin Fontaine.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
Here comes the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
1-0.
Hey, get on for us here.
Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. McLuhan is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 2-0. Coming to the plate now,
Leading off
Dave
for the Cardinals,
Cannizzaro.
right
He hit a
fielder,
sac fly earlier.
Dave Cannizzaro.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Fountain is there for it. 1 out. Stepping into the box, Melvin Fontaine. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Melvin
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Wait for your pitch up there.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now batting, Melvin Fontaine. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters. That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Up next for the Orioles.
Striding into the box, Freddie Schuler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Right guy, no one better up there.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Leroy Wint is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What's your take on him, H?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
Hey, come on now.
Standing in, Charlie McCullough. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 to third. From his bottom. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Melvin Fontaine, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game 1 to second one. So you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way out. Digging in, Tomas Rosales, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Hey, come on, guys.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Cards leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in once again,
Now
Melvin
batting,
Fontaine. 0 for
baseman.
1 for him here in this one.
Melvin Fontaine.
Hey, one pitch right here. 1 out.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Pacheco scoops it up, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're on top 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alexi Pacheco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. Fontaine takes it in. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Ready once again, Hugh Karros. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Hugh Karros.
Hey, come on, guys.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, Doug Alvarez.
Left fielder.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th.
Hey, we got one here.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another shot now. Melvin Fontaine, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Fontaine.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Come on, let it fly right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Ready for another chance.
Up next
Melvin
for the Orioles,
Fontaine.
second baseman, Melvin Fontaine.
Wait for your pitch right here. Let's get your pitch.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Digging in to try it again.
Now
Freddie
batting,
Schuler,
left
0 for
fielder,
3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this
Schuler.
point in the ball game.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. He's got the bases
Third
loaded
baseman,
now and a
number
chance
7.
to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team in runs batted in.
Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the run is in to score from second. Make it 5-1.
When that ball's hit to the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send him because he's got such a great arm. But clearly he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Leroy Wint wins his 3rd of the season. Demetrius Fox is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Carson Fulmer works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 1st of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score.
MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Cleveland Indians and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. One young Tan will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Ready now, Steve Hernandez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ground ball right side to his left. And he's set down, 1 away. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Matt, I love this ballpark. As I look around Camden Yards, having had the opportunity to play a full season here, once you get past...
Settling in now, Melvin Fontaine. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back.
They see it and drive it. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ewing will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Digging in to try it again. Barrett Light.
Fielder, Barrett Light.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Played on to first, and the Tribe are held in check as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready for another chance? Melvin Fontaine. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Melvin Fontaine.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Healy is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher
stepping in and ready for another shot. Randall Ewing comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Going 2 right here. Here we go.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out. Throw to second would be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Digging in once again, Melvin Fontaine. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. First pitch on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away.
Let's go, kid.
Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, a diving stop in time. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Ready once again, Steve Hernandez.
Second baseman.
5 runs, 10 hits.
Hernandez.
No errors to this point for the Indians. Popped high in the air.
All you. Take it, take it, take it.
Fountain takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Melvin Fontaine.
Second baseman, Melvin Fontaine.
Here we go, here we go.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. Cleveland brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Cedric Richard notches his 3rd win of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game 3-hit performance. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The victorious Cleveland Indians.